The big story this morning and overnight,
Well,
we were live this morning, was the severe weather.
Yeah, the severe weather is gone. That's the good news, but it left a lot of damage. WBKO's Brett Baldeck is live in Smiths Grove. That was one of the hardest hit areas. And Brett, you've been out there for a while. What are you seeing out there in that corner of Warren County?
Okay, well, good morning, everybody. We're live here in Warren County in Smiths Grove on Hayes, Smiths Grove Road at the Pelly Farm. You can see behind us it's absolutely completely destroyed by a storm that rolled in today. We're actually joined by Esley Pelly. And Esley, my first question is, what happened this early this morning?
I guess we think maybe it was a small tornado. I don't think it was straight line winds. We have way too much destruction. It ruined our milk barn, our commodity shed, took the roofs off our silos, tore down a barn in the field, but we feel really blessed that it was just really twisted metal. It's our livelihood, but my children are safe, we're safe, our animals are safe, so we feel really blessed that it wasn't anything worse than that.
And I mean, did the storm have any kind of sound, any different kind of sound? I know you mentioned it might have been a tornado, and a lot of people associate that with railroad trains. I mean, did you hear anything like that this morning?
Well, there was actually a train on the railroad tracks because we have a train crossing right behind our house. So we hear the horns all the time, but it was extremely loud wind, really, really loud wind that woke us up, and pouring down rain. So we don't know, what it was. All the trees in our front yard are blown down. They were blown across the road, and so we've got lots of trees down.
Okay.
I know we're not the only ones that have destruction, but we have really a lot. But I can't believe it didn't hurt my greenhouses. It didn't hurt anything like that. So we feel, really blessed.
Well, I'm going to let you get back to, obviously you have a lot of work, so I'm going to let you get back and get to work. But thank you so much for joining us today after what's happened last night.
And I will tell all the community, all the outpouring of support, thank you all so much for coming to visit us. And I will say my greenhouses are going to open the last of March like usual. So thank you for coming up and taking an interest.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for having such a great spirit despite what happened today. So
well, thank you.
Thank you. And like she mentioned, this is not the only location in Warren County where we are seeing some damage. All throughout Smiths Grove, my drive here, there was damage throughout the area. Warren RECC at 7 o'clock this morning, we're still trying to get another update, reported more than 1,000 people were without power. And the destruction around here is just absolutely unbelievable. Warren County Emergency Management is on the scene. They are surveying the damage throughout the county. And of course, authorities are advising if you do come up to any damage that involve power lines, please stay away from those. Those could be live, and there is water throughout the area, so that could just make for a very dangerous situation. And we're going to continue to follow this story throughout the day and have updates on our web channel, WBKO.com, our Facebook and Twitter, and of course tonight on WBKO 5, 6, and 10. For now, reporting live from Smiths Grove in Warren County, Brett Baldeck, WBKO.
Wow, thank you, Brett. He's been busy all morning. He was first in Muhlenberg County with the damage over in the Penrod community, and now he's over in parts of Warren County and the Smiths Grove area, and that seems to be one of the hardest hit areas. In fact, it looks like there may be somewhat of a damaged path leading out of Smiths Grove and going almost up 31W and I-65 through the Caveland area, Rocky Hill, and through those communities.
I had a lot of phone calls. I took a lot of phone calls this morning, people in Rocky Hill that were saying that it's been crazy out there. And we have another crew, Jake Boswell, another reporter of ours, is out in that Rocky Hill area. He's covering that and seeing what's going on there. I will show you some video from Muhlenberg from this morning to see what they're dealing with also. So we've got a lot of people out, a lot of damage, but right now it's seeming like, not a lot of injuries. It's just a lot of damage, so a lot of cleanup that we're having to do. So that's the good news.
Yeah, and we can't confirm that any of it was tornadoes just yet. The National Weather Service is sending out their investigative, their survey teams right now. They're in Smiths Grove. They're taking a look at the damage. Only they can confirm whether it was a tornado or not. Certainly you look at it and you think, yeah, that's got to be a tornado, but really some cases it's straight line winds. They can determine whether it's a tornado and then what classification of tornado that's going to be.
And we'll be getting that as the days go on.
Yes, we will.
All right, well, Chris, I know you've been here. You and Shane were up all night last night. I've got 3 things